I watched Versus last night. Well, the gist of it, so you did not have to. And Joe versus Donnell Jones should have never happened, y'all. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So today we are talking versus. Today I'm just going to do a reaction of sorts to the Joe versus Donnell Jones of it all. And I feel like we need to keep it a buck. We need to keep it honest. And this is what I said in the B2K versus Pretty Ricky versus, which also I believe should have never happened, is you can't just be setting people up like this. Y'all can't be setting y'all faves up like this for these verses, and y'all know that they are going to be outmatched, you guys. I have a couple of videos for y'all that basically is a spoof, but is a summary kind of what took place last night. First, we're going to shout out Spice Adams that did a great reenactment of Donnell Jones and Joe, and we're going to watch that first.
How y'all feel?
Y'all all right tonight?
Yeah.
In the sun and stop. Sitting here, friends.
Yeah, ladies, y'all know what it is. Take your panties off. It's Joe. Yeah, what should we do here first? DJ, hit it!
Tell me what kind of man.
I don't wanna bore you.
Give it up for the ladies one time.
Do y'all feel all right?
My mic is giving me zero problems tonight.
Next, we're going to get into comedian Afian Crackett and his spoof that he did of Versus.
Y'all see what I just did to the nigga? Y'all see what I just did to the nigga? Nigga was out there singing like after your mom whooped your ass. Think about getting your ass some vocal lessons after all these years. I had to go change up out of that assistant principal outfit. I was sweating from kicking his ass. You see that? You saw what happened. You're the best thing that happened in my life. Was that nigga's jaw wired shut like Kanye on Through the Wire? G-Unit.
Hey, yo, you whipped his ass, for real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you whipped his ass, man, for real. Don't try to act like you was up there, you beat that nigga ass. I never took a straight chick nowhere.
Talk your shit, Phil. Do your shit, Phil.
Hey, no, you did your shit, you know what I'm saying? And good thing you brought us out. You know I'm the king of trolling, nigga. I was like, what's going on? Get a nigga some tears, something like that. He dying down there, you know what I'm saying?
He needed some hot lemon and honey, nigga.
I never took a straight chick nowhere. That's all I'm gonna give him.
Now, again, I didn't play the full clips because I want you guys really to go to their Instagrammies, Spice Adams, for his take, and you can see the full clip, and go to Afian Crackett's page and see his full clip and everything else. It is hysterical, but it's a summary of ultimately what happened. So something was going on with Donnell Jones's mic. I don't know. This seems to be a thing where there's mic issues on one of the participants' side. I don't know if it's sabotage or not or what's taking place, but also that there were some issues with the vocals. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm happy for these artists to still be alive and kicking and giving their flowers and all the things. But we got to be honest that this was not a competitive matchup. You know what I'm saying? This was not a competitive matchup, and I think the reality is the real versus that we want to see is unfortunately the person who is sitting behind bars, which is R. Kelly. That is the real versus that we have to see. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, we're going to give our flowers to whoever is going to participate in these verses, but y'all got to stop gassing up y'all faves and setting them up for failure and setting them up for a disaster and setting themselves up to get drug up and through here on the internet, because now it is nothing but jokes. It's less even about Joe and more about the jokes about Donnell Jones, right? And then having 50, like I said, it is a cheat code. So the official accounts of VERSUZ retweeted both of these videos from these gentlemen making fun of the VERSUZ, you guys. And herein lies the thing. It's like, I get that there's probably money on the table, you know what I'm saying, and everything else. And there was chaos with the Tyrese versus Tank of it all. And I feel as though there just needs to be a lot more fair competition with the verses. Y'all can't just be throwing names out here. Oh, you're an R&B singer. You're an R&B singer. Y'all should do a verses. No. See, when verses originally started around COVID, you know what I'm saying? We were all locked down. We couldn't go nowhere. But there was actual thought and meaning and relevance in the verses. Hey, we're going to do producers versus producer. Hey, we're going to do songwriter versus songwriter. Hey, we're going to do rapper versus rapper. We're going to do people, we're going to do a whole gospel verses. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was intention behind the verses. Now it's just giving, hey, we're just going to throw these two people together. We know there's probably a 99.9% chance we know who's going to win. But we're just going to do it anyways. Because we know of the two groups that somebody in that two, you know what I'm saying, or the two artists, one of the two has a cheat code. And that cheat code is going to rock everything. And we got to be honest about some of y'all faves. Do y'all faves really got 20 records? And by 20 records, I mean 20 records that across their discography, no matter what happens, you were always going to have on the playlist no matter what. And this is no shade to Donnell Jones. But unless it is You Know What's Up featuring Left Eye, which I believe that version didn't play last night, as well as Where I Want to Be, I'm just going to keep it a buck for you. I'm not going to go out of my way to search and listen to other records by him. You know what I mean? Like it's just not going to happen. And they're trying to say that there were two songs, two categories that Donnell Jones won. They're trying to allege that Donnell Jones won this love over Joe's Ride With You, and I have a bridge to sell you. I have a bridge to sell you because I disagree. And then they're also saying Where I Want to Be beats Joe's song Stutter. And I also disagree. It was a landslide, you guys. It was a landslide victory. And then Joe had the ultimate cheat code, which was G-Unit. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, what's that? I wanna get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Like it was it and it was all. And then when you get the power theme song going, they say this is a big rich town. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna go crazy because you're a power fan. And bringing out 50 Cent and G-Unit, that was it. It was over. There was nothing else to do. There was nothing else to prove, you guys. But you gotta stop lying to y'all faves. And that's the problem in this new type of internet and social media. Y'all want to give everybody a participation trophy. And listen, we can give everybody their flowers. I have no problem with that. But y'all don't know how to put matchups together. 20 songs does not mean you have 20 hits. 20 songs does not mean you have the discography. And then a separate issue that was taking place was whatever was going on with the sound on Donnell Jones's side and him needing constant assistance from other people to sing for him, and his voice, you know what I'm saying? The vocals were not really vocaling and everything else. And then you brought out 702 as well, because guess you helped co-wrote that or whatever. But there was just, it was just no match. It was just no match, you guys. So ultimately, we got to do better with these versus matchups. We've got to put intention behind it. Not everything should be a money grab, or you claim that this is going to be a fair fight. This is going to be a great competition. Everybody's going to be on board. Everybody's going to be invested in all the things and all of the sort. And then we get to the actual versus, and it's a hot mess express. It is a hot mess express, and it does not deliver. It does not give what it needs to give. You know what I'm saying? And I understand now that there's more money on the line. There's more, incentives. They have a set location now. They have like a whole press thing that they do before and after the verses and everything else. And then they have their family and friends and everything else that's on stage and everything else trying to hype them up. But we just got to make better decisions. We just got to make something else shake, something else happen to get these verses in line, y'all. We got to do something better, because it's not entertaining to just watch somebody struggle like this. Y'all knew that Joe had hits. I just saw Joe in concert, I think it was last year. You know what I'm saying? And he had so many hits that it wasn't even enough room in the set. Because I believe he was opening for Keith Sweat. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you had so many hits that you didn't even have time to get to it all, because you were not the headliner. Keith Sweat was. So ultimately, that is it, you guys, for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor. I need y'all to do the y'all biggest one. And that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. Hype the video like you never hyped a video before in your life. There's that. That is it. That is all. It's Total Sets now. It's Benito. It's the in the road. It's the in the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.